should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Now from a stadium that's hosted NFL games since 2007, the International Series continues inside iconic Wembley Stadium, the capital city of London, England, hosting the NFL again. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. And off we go from Wembley. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Blue 60! 20 hot!
The throw right away is Stafford. They'll set up the screen here to Cora. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
53! Ready!
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Cora. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 12 then. First down, L.A.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Waiting! Zebra!
Now this looks like a design run. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. Flush to his right. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Hey, run! Son, here we go.
Second down, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
Stay 50. Ready.
On first down, it's Stafford. He'll check this down to Corum out of the backfield. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Middle. Okay. Stop.
Stafford gonna give it to Corum. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Atwell sent in motion here. Now a second down throw for Stafford. Into the hands of Corum. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. They'll come up here first and 10.
Lady! Stop!
Running forward is Corum. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Stafford going to tap this one forward. And he'll take it on in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
These are 24.
On the ground, here's the Clemson runner, Travis Etienne. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Roger McCreary up from his corner spot makes the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
31 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. A gain there of 21. First down, Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On red. Damn gun. Go. Silver.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is caught by the tight end. Jacksonville.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
14, Rams 7.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set! 180! Alert! Stop!
On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Let's call it a yard at most. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Stafford gets this one out quick to Nakua. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line. It is 3rd and long.
Set! 180!
That is Ferguson in motion. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Jaguars on top. More from the International Series in London after this. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Set! 280!
Atwell sent in motion here.
Stop!
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
In full formation for the Rams.
On the return, here's Washington. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Hey, tomato.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
11.
Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 47 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
That's deep on the back of the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown, Jaguars. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
this on the ground with Corum. Finding room across midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Once again, it's Corum. He's got space inside the 25. And he'll take this one in. Blake Corum. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, easy, route. Go, this is
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Exiting the Ponte right. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Now Lawrence moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Ready up.
Here's first and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
11, these are 24.
Lawrence. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Durant. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Ready.
That's quick RPO to Ferguson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Stafford now on second down. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or a win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
There's a handoff to Corum. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Second down, it's Stafford. Well, left side, caught by Ferguson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. Well, sent in motion here.
32.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Waiting! 59! Zebra! Monday!
They'll run straight ahead with Corey. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
It's now second and 6 at the Jaguars' 32-yard line.
Here's second and 6.
Set! Red 80! 59! 11! Squibbity hat!
They'll stay on the ground with Corey. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here to talk things over before third down.
Ready! 250!
Working out of the gun, Stafford. And this ball incomplete on third down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
First down throw for Lawrence. Taking off. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN, and they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing is Lawrence.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Hey. Take right open.
Now here's Lawrence. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And the Rams are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Now he is free up the right sideline. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 36 yards. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Yellow 20! Big 20! Hey, 50! 10! Stop!
Out of the gun, Stafford. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. And he finds Nacua downfield, complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 1st and 10.
32! 250! 21!
To the air again. Stafford. Throw over the middle. Brought in by Adams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
280! Stop!
Throwing again is Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good. And the Rams will cut the lead down to 4. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Think right open.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
brings up third
They nearly
down.
connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. That's complete to Etienne. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Fourth down.
Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
11, add.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He keeps it himself.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. To throw is Lawrence. That's swung out to Etienne. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
Red on red.
He'll try and run for the first with Etienne. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 32 yards.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
Now he'll run it.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Easy. Hey, run. Son,
Etienne. And this one ruined quickly. Taken back to the 5-yard line.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, shoot there. Hey, kill.
Now third and goal.
Here we go, son.
He'll try and run with Etienne. He'll take this down to the 2, but that is it. Good job by the defense to hold it to a gain of 3 and set up fourth down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
We'll start at the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Now a run with Cora. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
Big 20. Check. 250.
That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Rams first down.
Alert! 180! Zero!
Here comes Borum. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league, and he continues to make plays like this. He's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds.
59!
Stafford working from the pistol. Pass brought in by Ferguson. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
So we are through 3. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. Here is a big one. Third down and 2. Atwell sent in motion here. 3rd and 2. Stafford. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
First downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. That's quick RPO to Ferguson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Set! 180! 40 got! 40 got!
Stafford gonna give it to Cora. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drop for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Burrow brought him down. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Rams' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. Lawrence is going to give it to Tootin. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Hey, kill!
Now a handoff to Etienne, and he will have a Jaguars first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. But that mark shows. First down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Big 13 heavy. Hey, go.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid gain.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Brings up 2nd and
Now it's 2nd and 1.
On red. Son, it's hot. Red.
On the ground, here's Tootin. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Hey, let's go.
Down at the 12.
Hey,
It's 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. It'll be a long but happy flight home as they earn the victory.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.